Hi conscious Aries, welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality. Here is your reading for the next few weeks. I'm using the French deck, the Belline Oracle, but from now on I'll add the Egyptian Tarot. I'll do a mix of both. I'll use the Egyptian Tarot and only the major arcana for the two personified energies in the reading, you and another person or another personified energy. And I'll use the Belline Oracle for the rest of the reading. If this reading resonates with you, it's for you. Otherwise, it's not. Make sure you check out with yourself. Train your intuition. Train your inner guidance. See if it resonates with you. There is no date in this reading. You can watch previous readings as well. But be your own authority. Have discernment. For those who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. If you want to stay tuned for the evolution of your energies, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell button for the notifications. Here are your cards. We've got the Empress. It's you, Aries. Then we've got the Sun, which is your shadow energy, personified, manifested as a situation, external situation, or another person, probably a person. And then we've got betrayal, the betrayal card, the undertaking card, the pleasures card, and finally the thought friendship card. So you appear, Aries, in this reading as the Empress. Even though you may be a male, you can still embody this energy, which is a female energy, a feminine energy. You don't have to be a female though. This card is telling me you're wanting to manifest something. You're feeling very abundant, and so you are totally able to manifest whatever you want to manifest at the moment for this situation that we are talking about. And the situation we're talking about is a betrayal type of situation where you feel suspicious of someone, probably the other person you're dealing with, who is embodying the Sun card. You are feeling that they may deceive you or disappoint you in some way, or that they are not trustworthy. But they are. They are trustworthy because they embody the Sun. They are the Sun in this reading. This is your shadow energy. So you are blocking this energy. It is part of you, as every shadow energy is part of you, but you do not believe it's you. You will see that as external to you. And you are blocking this within you, this innocence. It's a little bit naive. And you don't want to feel naive. You don't want to be perceived as naive. You don't want to be perceived as a child. as an innocent child. Look at this picture. You've got two children, but you do not want to be a child. You want to be the empress because the empress is an adult person, not a child. And the empress has a lot of power, and you feel powerful and you want to be powerful. You want to be able to manifest whatever you want, and you're feeling like an adult. So you're rejecting your child aspect, your inner child. And because of that, you think other people are deceiving, deceptive, disappointing, that they can betray you. And I would say they aren't, or maybe they are, but if they are, it can change. It doesn't have to be that way. The reason why it is that way, if ever it is that way, because it may just be that you are making things up because you're perceiving it negatively. But even though factually it may be a real betrayal, it can change if you change your energy. If you start to embody the sun, the child innocence, and that you aren't scared to be childish, or that you aren't feeling ashamed by going back to childhood, to embody the energy of a child, to be perceived as a child. If this doesn't create shame within you, then you will see that this situation either is not actually a disappointing one, or it can change. The good thing, though, that you're having here is that you are totally embodying this presence, this ability to create your reality, to manifest your desires. You're very powerful, you're very strong, you're very settled. You see this card, it's glorious and it's very abundant. Here you have a lot of fruit. She has everything she needs. You are feeling that way. You are feeling that you have everything you need, that you're very strong, and that you are also very in tune with the receiving energy. You are receiving eagerly. And that's because you are in this receiving mode that you are able to manifest things. So I think you have already started to manifest things, but even if not, it's gonna happen. So right now the situation is that you're perceiving some betrayal, some disappointment. Then the energy is gonna shift. Not shift, it's not really that. It's gonna evolve, I would say. It's gonna evolve into the undertaking card. So you are going to start planning. Maybe planning how you can manifest what you want. Maybe doing a business plan. Maybe reflecting and thinking on how you can make things happen. Not necessarily make things happen, but how you can receive things. It's not in a pushy way, it's more in a receiving way. How you can draw to you things. And maybe as well, because it comes from this energy, you may be planning a plan B on how you could do if things are not working the way you wanted, and that this person is betraying you, or that to avoid disappointment, you may be planning how to avoid disappointment. So that's how the energy will evolve. So you can see there are tools, plenty of tools. There is a map, a hammer, and everything. So you're pretty much thinking and reflecting and putting the first steps. Because manifesting, it's also, although it's a receiving thing, it also needs action. And so you're gonna put the little action steps required. It's not a big action thing though, because it's still a feminine manifesting energy, a receiving energy. But you're gonna do your part. And letting the universe do its part. So this energy is very much in the mind space because it's Mercury, and it also brings some physical concrete things because of the tools. So it's in between the two realms, the non-material and the material, the non-physical and the physical. It's in between. So that's how the energy is gonna move forward, and then full manifestation will happen with the pleasures card, because this card is a very physical one. Hedonism, pleasures, the pleasure of being, the pleasure of living life, enjoying yourself, also allowing yourself to have good moments, not just working, or that working is pleasant, things like that. But I think it's very much related to what you were wanting to manifest here. I think you're going to manifest it in the few weeks ahead. Maybe it was just allowing time for yourself, or listening to some music so that you can enjoy yourself while you're studying or working or washing the dishes. You know, maybe what you're wanting to manifest is just enjoying life. It may just be that. It doesn't have to be that. It may be something specific. But if it's not something specific, it can just be that what you are embodying here is just an abundance of positive feelings, which you will manifest. And what the oracle is advising you is to trust the other person, to be innocent, and to trust in the possibility, and to believe in the possibility that other people may be authentic, real, that they may not calculate everything in advance, all their moves, and that they may be those children here, innocent, sun, this bright energy, naive, that isn't planning. Because here you're planning, but maybe, you know, this card is telling you, stop planning for bad things that you think will happen. It's not going to happen. Trust yourself, trust the other person. Find the innocence within you, as I said at the beginning, because those two cards, they are very much related. To me, that's kind of the same card in some way, because you have both. In both cards you have the sun, and the two cards talk about innocence and benevolence. So go find this within you. Allow it to shine its light, and see it in other people too, especially this other person, or those, if it's several people, then those people you are involved with, they are not necessarily wanting to create bad things, or to deceive you. So the oracle is saying they are not, actually. And even though they are, as I said earlier, it can change if you do trust, and if you do embody this energy, and if you are willing to become a child again, not just this very powerful adult. Share with other Aries who may benefit this reading. Like, subscribe, it always feels good to me. And I will see you soon, or just right now in another of my videos. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, since they will give you a fuller picture of your situation. And I wish you a very beautiful, beautiful day, Aries. Bye.